Sean Diddy Combs is facing a disturbing new lawsuit, revealed by his own defense attorney, that could make his growing legal nightmare even worse.
And I would like to just let you know that everything was not consensual, sir. Please don't say that. It was not consensual. Even Diddy admitted.
This is the defense team, man. Let's answer the question.
Yes, but he did allegedly.
All right, Queen.
We are planning to appeal.
Man, I want to hear them, bro.
We are planning to appeal. We think we have strong bases to appeal.
Diddy is facing another lawsuit involving allegations that he assaulted a minor. An unidentified former child actor claims the incident happened at a 2007 networking event, where Diddy allegedly invited him to a private room to discuss career opportunities, upcoming projects, and offered him a drink.
Suit filed in the state of California, the former child actor claims Combs guided him into a back room during that networking event to speak to him privately about some potential opportunities, including a project Combs was producing. According to the lawsuit, after beginning to feel the effects of the drink offered to him by Combs, the minor said Combs began to touch him despite telling him that he didn't feel comfortable, adding, Combs pulled down his pants and began to touch his genitalia while Combs was touching himself.
Diddy's representatives quickly denied the allegations, calling the lawsuit another attempt to profit from his legal troubles and insisting he has never assaulted anyone, especially a child. The case comes months after his trial, where he escaped the most serious charges but was convicted on 2 lesser transportation-related counts. Now, reports of repeated sentence reductions are creating another controversy.
Yeah, no, I think it's just 2 very separate issues that are easy to put together because it's sort of happening close in time. I think they're completely unrelated, though. I think he got into an incident that actually landed him in solitary confinement, at least part of what was going on here. And so when he got to Fort Dix, the prison he's in New Jersey, the federal prison he's in, he entered into what's called RDAP, a residential drug abuse program. It's offered to many defendants in situations like this. And if you complete that program, you can get up to a year taken off your sentence. And so that hasn't necessarily been reported as what's definitely happening, but I really would be surprised if it's anything other than those 2 things.
Diddy's celebrity status could make him a target in prison, but key details remain unclear, including who started the altercation and whether he acted in self-defense. Kay explained that if officials consider it isolated, Diddy may still remain compliant with the program.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to appeal the sentence that because he was really only convicted of 2 things, right? 2 counts of engaging in prostitution that crossed state lines, engaging in transportation for the purposes of prostitution, meaning that they found that prostitutes were driven across state lines for these freak-offs. The main point of the appeal is that the defense team says that the judge, in sentencing him to 50 months, which is a high sentence for those 2 charges, that sentencing him to those 50 months, the judge relied on these claims that these workers were forced, coerced, and really did all these things against their will. And that really wasn't what he was found guilty of. And that wasn't really the evidence that was presented at trial that the jury relied on in order to get to their verdict. And so, the judge is essentially saying, listen, I'm allowed to rely on relevant conduct. Even if he was acquitted, I can rely on relevant conduct to take that into consideration when I sentence. And so the judge is essentially saying, I think he did bad things. And even if he wasn't convicted of them, I can still take that into consideration when I'm sentencing someone for these crimes.
After the latest sentence reduction, Diddy's reported release date is January 24, 2028. With roughly 18 months left, his appeals may not shorten his prison term, but could become focused on restoring his reputation.
We're going to keep beating the same drum because it's the one that the public will certainly resonate with. If nothing else, listen, Diddy has surrounded himself with very smart people. He's got really smart attorneys. He also has really savvy media. And maybe the goal isn't the goal here. You know what I mean? Like maybe the goal here isn't to actually get him out early, but it's to keep saying in public he's being punished for crimes he was acquitted of. Right. That's how you build a comeback story. That's how you build an underdog. That's how you get the public maybe back on your side. I have no idea if that's anyone's goal here, but that's certainly at least a possibility of what their ulterior sort of motivations for kind of keep doing this would be, even if they think that the reduction of a prison sentence is unlikely.
Since Diddy's prison transfer, unverified rumors have exploded online, alleging attacks, solitary confinement, HIV, and even exploitation by inmates. However, none of these claims have been independently confirmed.
I believe Puffy may have engaged in some activity.
Right. They say the inmates, they fight each other over the right to make his bed in the morning.
Anybody doing that is participating in the activity. If that's true, like, I don't know. I don't think Puffy would have to say that. But what do you think about that phone call?
Which one?
With him and his son.
No, I didn't hear it.
What, you didn't, come on.
No, I didn't hear it. But which phone call?
Who does your research for you? Just you?
No, I got an assistant.
Yeah, you need to talk to him.
Okay.
The prison called him and his son when he's talking about, is Jay-Z getting back to you? Not responding. Then he said, okay. Everybody out there quiet all of a sudden, huh? He said, yeah, he said, don't worry about it. He said, yo, such and such want to know what to do about his car note. He told him, yo, man, tell him to go host a show or something. Don't he see what I'm dealing with? He said, but everybody's getting their laughs on, but we'll get the last laugh. It's a jail call. I don't know how you ain't got that, but that's crazy. Yeah. You gotta come back to the 100 side of Clubhouse.
Okay, yeah, whatever you want.
You gotta come back.
Whatever you want, man. I've been on before.
This is content that we
This
have.
is content.
Like, supposed Academics gives us our props. He tells us every morning, I go to the 100 side of Clubhouse replays and get content. But yeah, that phone call was wild, bro.
I would check it out.
Yeah, it was wild. Like,
hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
It gotta be up. There's no way.
Hold on. Twitter's usually a good place for this. So
yeah,
this
that
is
phone call was wild.
Diddy call.
Shell called to his son.
With Justin? Or
yeah, one of them. Yeah, it was and I could tell he's kind of adapting. You know, I can hear the aggression and he like on some, you know, his mentality is changing.
To trace these rumors, we have to revisit the case that sent Diddy to prison. After his conviction on prostitution-related transportation charges, he received 50 months behind bars, 5 years of supervised release, and a $500,000 fine. In court, he reportedly apologized, called his conduct shameful and disgusting, and pleaded for mercy.
When my baby cries.
You gotta give her a bottle then.
Combs' attorneys presented an 11-minute pre-produced video in court highlighting his family, career, and philanthropy. He wept as 6 of his children asked the judge for leniency. Combs' 18-year-old daughter, Delilah, pleading for a chance for her family to heal together. Combs then addressed the court himself, apologizing to his children and to Ventura. I lost my businesses, my career, destroyed my reputation, lost my self-respect, he told the judge. I've been humbled and broken to my core. I hate myself right now.
And the judge previously said Combs' year spent in prison would count toward his time.
Inside prison, constant head counts, monitored calls, restricted phones, and curtain-separated bathrooms left inmates under intense surveillance. Yet rumors claimed Diddy bought phone access from others and arranged 3-way calls before reports of an alleged attack surfaced.
Diddy, obviously just starting out his time, well, not just starting out, but starting out his official sentence since being sentenced not too long ago. And I think suffice to say it's not going well so far.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, he's got 4 years and change that he's going to ultimately have to serve, although he has served already a year as he awaited his trial and then went through his trial. So ultimately probably he was going to serve about 2.5 years or so, but it's still serious time that he's going to have to serve. And he has already, at least if you listen to people close to Diddy, been the victim of violence behind bars. So there was an incident that we first learned about 2 weeks ago during Diddy's sentencing hearing, and he said, I was sleeping in my bed in the prison. It's a federal detention facility in Brooklyn called MDC Brooklyn, and there are federal inmates who are in many cases waiting for their trial as well. And Diddy claimed that somebody held a knife to his throat. He woke up and this guy basically had him, and he had the knife, and Diddy was at this person's mercy. Now, it's unclear what exactly happened from there. Was there a guard that came in? Did Diddy somehow fight this person off? Well, seems unlikely that happened. Or did the person just leave?
The prison rumors grew darker when a former inmate claimed new arrivals were quickly offered knives, allegedly through corrupt officials. Whether true or exaggerated, the stories painted Diddy's environment as dangerously lawless. Then, unverified online claims said Diddy broke down after hearing a rumor about Clive Davis's death, fearing he had lost a powerful ally who helped shape careers like Whitney Houston's and was linked to Diddy's rise.
He's the devil that's responsible for creating Diddy. He's the demon that tortured Whitney Houston, Phyllis Hyman, Janis Joplin, Betty Wright, Aretha Franklin low-key. She was just more cooperative. Luther Vandross. I could go on and on and on. He's got Milli Vanilli all over him. Or at least Rob, because Fab, he survived. I mean, he's Clive Davis.
Rumors claimed Davis stayed in contact with Diddy's inner circle, including his legal team and mother. But when reporters repeatedly asked about contact after the federal raids, Davis refused to comment.
A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Like puppy. The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? Davis, you're a major influence on the career of P. Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to Sean Combs? Any comment, Mr. Davis? Any comments about Diddy? He credits you as one of his mentors.
Even after Diddy called Davis a mentor, the music executive stayed silent, fueling theories that any support was private. When rumors claimed Davis had died at 94, speculation grew that Diddy had lost a powerful ally and was becoming increasingly isolated behind bars and across Hollywood.
He's definitely been his.
Oh. Okay.
I would call that the same world.
Okay. Pretty intertwined.
And for him to say Diddy who is his way of saying, I'm not talking about Sean anymore. Maybe he's been playing cozy with the other Sean. Maybe he just got him another Sean.
Okay.
Jay-Z's awful quiet.
Meanwhile, Diddy's legal crisis kept expanding with new lawsuits, witnesses, and allegations. Former model Adria English claimed her involvement began after a modeling audition led to an invitation to Diddy's infamous white parties.
And so we all had dreams to meet Diddy. So then, fast forward, Anthony ends up getting called to audition for Diddy for the Sean John campaign. So he never invites me along to his auditions or his go-sees, but this particular day he invited me because he knew I was a fan. Like, he knew I was gonna be mad he went to the damn thing and you didn't take me, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to meet people and stuff. I was already a dancer, I was already moving and shaking, I already had a gang of athletes and whatever, but the music industry, because I rap and sing, that's where I wanted to get into. So, long story short, we sitting in the waiting room, and one of his homeboys that frequents our apartment comes out of the thing, and he's looking mellow mad, like, shh. And so low-key, me and Anthony laughing, we was like, he must not have booked it, like, he's salty, like, we laughing to each other, like, you know. And then they called him. And then when they called him, I'm like, yeah, you got this, my nigga, like, I'm dapping on you. And then that's...
English claimed she was expected to socialize with guests beyond her agreed duties and was directed toward private areas of the property. Meanwhile, Jaguar Wright highlighted a recent interview with longtime radio host Jonesy on his YouTube show, Pink Champs.
She asked me some really interesting questions. One of which she asked me was, I was scared of Diddy getting out of jail. What do you guys think? I want to hear y'all answer that question. Do you think I'm afraid of Diddy getting out of jail?
No, I think you're welcome
storm.
Do you think I should be afraid?
Not from Diddy, no.
I do.
I think Diddy's gonna come out a broken man who's gonna try to rise back to fame. I don't think he's coming back out the arrogant Diddy that we saw go in.
Well, he got into a fight, he went into the hole, and somehow he managed to get his sentence pushed up another month. Now it's January 2028.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they shaved off 4 months. It's interesting. Everyone said that he violated the program. They caught him with cigarettes. They caught him with cell phones. He should be thrown out of that program, and yet doesn't look like he's gonna be. He should have forfeited all his good time.
Jaguar Wright claims the allegations against Diddy are only the beginning, with more revelations still ahead. If he could leave prison early, should federal investigators dig deeper? Share your thoughts below.